Hey everyone, happy end of April. I cannot believe it's already April 30th. This month went by so quickly, and that is just insane that tomorrow is May. Like, I have not fully processed that. But it being the end of April also means it is time for a monthly reset, and I thought I could show you all what I normally do at the end of each month in order to just prepare for the new one. Sort of like a mini spring cleaning at the end of each month that I like to do. So let's get started. The first thing I really like to do is make just like a huge to-do list. So this is my little, honestly, it's not like specifically my main planner, but this is her. And I have a little section that I am just going to write out any, like, just like a brain dump of any things I want to get done in the month overall. So it's just this like notes and thoughts section. So I'm going to just kind of take a couple minutes and think about any of the stuff I want to get done for the month of May. Now that can be tasks or errands, or that can be fun activities as well. It doesn't only have to be like boring or, um, admin things, but usually it is admin. So I'm going to take a couple minutes to do that. One thing that I like to do before that is I actually double check my Notion. So on Notion, I keep a spot where I just have all the important dates coming up, just in general for 2024. So I just want to make sure that I don't have anything for May. So let's see here. I do not. Awesome. So it looks like no important dates are coming up in May. The next important dates are in June for me. That's when I need my car oil change, and everything like that. So that's great. So nothing like that. So I'm glad I checked that. So I guess basically it's just always good to just check the month ahead, check the calendar, see if there's any important dates you should be aware of before you forget, whether that be like concerts, dentist appointment, whatever it is. So we're all good, which is awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and just take a couple minutes and try to think of if there's anything I definitely want to do for the month of May. The one thing I really want to do is I want to organize my closet better. So I'm going to put that down, and I have no clue how long that will take, but that would just be so cool. So I live in a pretty small room, and because of that, I have to get pretty creative with the different storage methods for all my clothes, because I have workout clothes and I have like lounge clothes and so many sets of PJs and, then actual regular clothes. And so my closet's not that big. And then I also have some cases of clothes that I store underneath my bed, and that's kind of it. But I feel like I just never access what's underneath my bed and don't really remember what's in there. So I just want a better system to keep track of what clothing I have where and just have it all done, and then I'll just be finished. So that's going to be the big main project that I want to get done in terms of my day-to-day home. And I'm trying to think of if there is anything else besides that. I think that might be it in terms of actual organizational things. I will say I also, while I do like doing a big monthly reset, I do still make a to-do list every single night for the next day, which is always helpful. And I also just like to every day, once a day, kind of just check in on my goals and how I'm doing and if there's any new goals I want to set. So if there's anything I miss in the monthly reset, it's not like the next time I'm considering what my goals are is next month. It happens regularly. I like to do it regularly because the idea of it used to bring me anxiety. So because I got so anxious about the idea of setting goals or checking in on how I was doing and everything like that, I made it a priority to just make it a daily routine so that that way it just became second nature and no longer scared me. So now I do it pretty easily. I don't always have a new goal to set every day, but at least I'm used to the idea of just taking a minute to reflect on where I'm at and what I'm doing. So there's this one restaurant I went to for a birthday dinner in Venice Beach, and they have the best pasta and best pizza. And I currently have a coupon from them that expires at the end of May. So I definitely want to go to that restaurant this month because it's delicious. And why would I not go when I have a discount? Another goal of mine this month is to go on a hike. I am not a hiking person at all, but I really want to be. I think it would be a really cool way for me to make new friends and also just be active but outdoors. I'm a pretty active person, I would say. I do love going to the gym, but I am not active outside ever. And I feel like that would just be a great thing to add to my routine once in a while to just make the effort and go be in the outdoors. So that's going to be another goal. So I think those are going to be the new goals for this month at the moment. So that is step one, where we just make a major to-do list of things we want to accomplish and then just be visiting that throughout the week and see where I can fit it in and everything. So the next step with it is with my wall calendar. So I'm going to take that down. So this is my wall calendar. It's specifically a Disney calendar, 17-month family calendar, even though it's just for me. So actually I think it comes with stickers and stuff that I don't really use, which I should be better about. But it's just got really cute art and I'm a huge Disney person. So we are going to go ahead and change it from April to, oh, look at Nate. It's got Alice in Wonderland. I love Alice in Wonderland. So I hang this up on my wall and it's just a good way for me to keep track of everything. So I am going to first just look at this month and see if there's anything that I definitely have coming up. So I actually did already go ahead and sign up for a hike. So that's going to be on Saturday. So I'm going to add that. I have a girls' night coming up on Friday. So I've added that as well. And those are the actual like specific. Oh, and then Star Wars Day. That's so embarrassing that I wouldn't have remembered that at first. Star Wars Day is this Saturday. So you know where I'm going to be because episode 1 is showing in theaters and I have a ticket booked. And then something I also like to do is I like to keep track of my cycle. So I actually number the days for the different phases so that I can easily look on the calendar and check what phase I'm in. So since today is day 21, we're going to keep going from there. So day 22, 23, 24, 25, 29, 30, and then that should be day 1. I'm not going to label past day 1 again because if for some reason my time of the month is late or anything like that, then I don't have an entirely mislabeled calendar. So I'm just, I don't know if you can see, but it's just really small little numbers up there. So I can just know based on that where I'm at in my cycle, and that just helps for me to double check because I very easily and very quickly forget when I last had my period if I don't have this. So that's just helpful there. And then I feel like that's everything I'm adding for right now because I've got my main events coming up. I'm not going to schedule out my organizing my closet date yet because I feel like I'm going to just figure that out a little bit later. And then something else I really like to do as part of my monthly reset is my laundry days are Mondays. So on the first Monday of every month, I like to wash all my sheets. So I'm going to just add a little reminder for that as well. So that'll be on May 6th. And I think that's it for right now. So I'm going to go ahead and put this calendar back up. Now that we've added all those things, the last step is the monthly vision board, which is one of my favorite things. I have just started doing that this year. I just make a different vision board for each month, and that ends up being the desktop wallpaper for my laptop so that I just see it every single day when I'm working or anything like that. And besides that, I do have like a physical vision board that I make every year. So that's the one for this year that I have framed over there. But for my monthly ones, I like to just make a digital copy and just have that on my laptop and just update that every month. So the first thing we're going to do before making the vision board, we are going to go outside on a walk. I like to go outside and just listen to, like, basically have a hot girl walk and just listen to pump up music and have affirmations and just like really get in the headspace of the things I want to achieve and just really align with the frequency of that before I then make a vision board to reflect it. So let's go outside. All right, welcome back. So we are going to go ahead and pull up Canva because that is where I make all my vision boards. And I use the same format, like layout of my vision board for every month because I've really been liking that. So I will show you I'm going to show you what my vision board looks like from April, and then I will show you how we're going to update it. So I'm actually going to just flip you around. Okay, so this is what the vision board for April of 2024 was. As you can see, something I really like is that it has like little color blotches that you basically just pull from the different photos in the middle. And I like to incorporate some quotes in there and then just different pictures that reflect how I want to feel overall. And Catherine Pierce is one of my favorites. She's an icon, so almost always my vision boards feature Catherine if they can. Well, first of all, I mentioned hiking is one of my goals, so I want to make one of the blocks be representative of hiking. So let's see. I searched hiking aesthetic, and yet these are not the vibes that I was picturing. Kind of like that one. I kind of want to see a group of girls because that's what I'm picturing is hiking group. Just because I'm also picturing like making friends and having fun that way. So I kind of want to see maybe that. That one looks like they're in a cold place though. Ooh, okay, this is it. I feel like this just is exactly the vibe I'm looking for. It's got the peaceful sunset and everything like that, and it's got a really cool view, and it's really inspiring because I don't think I can hike up that much. So that's going to be, I think, the main centerpiece there. We've got the hiking. Let's see. Now that I'm getting into vlogging, I would really like that to be something that becomes more of a regular thing for me. And so, ooh, that's a pretty camera too. I kind of want that one. Yeah. My goal is to get a vlog, like a proper camera soon. Definitely wanting to invest in one of those. I'm gonna put that there. All right. I'm gonna put, we gotta get our go-to Catherine Pierce photo. Homegirl needs to be featured again. Gotta just keep Catherine front and center. If you're curious as to why I love Catherine Pierce so much, feel free to let me know and I can make a video going into that specifically because she needs her own video for that, quite honestly. Inspirational quotes and see if there's one or two that fit. I like this one. A little progress each day adds up to big results. I think that's referring to weight loss, but that's not how I'm interpreting it. So I think it's fine. Because I've been doing 12-week year and I've definitely seen a result, a change in terms of my achieving of my goals. So there we go. Sort of covered up, but we get the idea. I'm gonna see if I can find one other. Ooh, I love this one. No matter how unrealistic it seems, it's going to happen. As you already could probably tell from my affirmation walk, I'm really trying to get into the right mindset to just be delusional, quite frankly. Like, I feel like we can all benefit from being more delusional because it actually does work. And when I've done it properly, I've seen results. So I just need to get back into the headspace and stop saying no to myself. Like, why am I the one that's saying no to myself? Is there anything else I really feel like doing? That's just pretty, but oh, this we want because we work in film, so we want the artsy woman at the camera. I love that. And then I like this for the writing as well. Although she's on the phone here. Is there one where she's... It's gonna be this one. This is how we're looking so far. We still need to replace this one. Something that I am gonna just be really honest with myself for is I miss dating. And I don't think I've ever featured that on a monthly vision board so far. So we're gonna put that in there and start to be open to the idea of that, because I feel like I just always dismiss it, and that's just no longer the case. That is something I desire. So there we go. We've got 2 more. There we go. That is the new vision board. So then we're just going to go ahead and download it, and then I'll set it as my new desktop. I love it. I think it's so fun. And I think this is definitely reflecting what I want to bring in to May of 2024. All right, everyone. Well, I think that about covers it. We did our monthly to-do list. We updated our monthly calendar for the month of May, and then we made a monthly vision board. So I think we're all set. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you enjoy welcoming in the new month of May and hope you had a great April, and I will see you next month.